Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Ooh. Across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on. Board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early leads.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Hey, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 40 yards.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
At the 31-yard line.
70 Lions.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready, set. Get it. 19 tight. 60 Vikings.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
They face second down and 7.
3-yard pickup.
Back to 60, back to 60.
At the 17-yard line.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. And he's in. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Commanders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2.
Certainly unconventional in their wisdom here, but somehow it still works out. I don't think the defensive PAT unit was at all expecting a fake. Remember, the ball's now snapped from the 15-yard line on an extra point attempt. No one's expecting you to fake it, and I think they used that to their advantage.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, very
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And a good job rallying for the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they go with Blue. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47. Here's 1st and 10.
47. There we go, kill.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Dallas.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Lining.
That's Pierce in motion.
26.
1st down, Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Yeah, there we go, 26.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here we go, 46.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Those are the plays that hurt. Because as a defense, Mike, you feel like you do everything right in your coverage. There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain, but to get outside and pick up the 1st down with his legs.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Moving to his right. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Get it. Let go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. Trader now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two. On the return, it's Williams. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Hit. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. Go street. 18, 5 in.
On play action, Daniels moving left. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble.
And that time, the pressure's too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. On the field, he's got a control. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Washington Commanders, first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 27.
Throwing again, Daniel. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Daniel going to throw again. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt, and he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Rocco 80. Come on.
Right back to Krosky Merritt, and he will dive into the end zone. DeCorey Krosky Merritt, touchdown Washington. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field, and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Commanders will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with blue. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Here's Ferguson on the tight end streak. Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Rader now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Let's go. Cowboys.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60 back, 60 back. Let's go now. 19, 18.
To the air again is Daniels. Forced out wide. On a throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball and pick up the 1st down. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Moving outside the pocket. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Tuck it down on his side like he ain't the coach. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your big 5 years. You already know.
Ready! Ready!
Throwing now, Daniel. This one caught at the 4. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. To throw is Daniel. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Daniel. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Harris, touchdown, Commanders. Now Ryman for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Commanders will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. From the 41. Here's second and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up first down.
Let's go. Tap to 60, tap to 60.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's good for the Cowboys.
On the handoff, Blue. Good physical run. It will wind up as a gain of 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Short throw, caught by Ferguson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Steady.
Throwing on second down is Milton. And he'll might just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To the air on third down is Milton. He's got that complete to Turpin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man, it's McClure. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
43-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Keep it in the air, here's Daniels. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he'll take it on in. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will tie things up here in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Come on, come on. Hey! Press forward. Go street. Bobcat. Ready.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. From the gun, here's Milton. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
18 rattler, 18 rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19.
On second down, here's Milton. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And will bring this to about the 25. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop.
On the jump.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Milton. This one is caught by Turpin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple.
Here we go, set. Past the 60, past the 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milton. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
19, get it. 7 Pirates, Bronco 80.
Receiver in motion, going right. Throwing, Milton. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
Daniels to throw on second down. Swung out to Krosky Merritt. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. On third down, he'll throw with Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing again, Daniel. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's Merritt. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. That's a gain of 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Let's go now. 760 Eagles, Capital 80, 70 Lions, Mustang 19. Let's go.
To the air again is Daniel. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Capital 80. Like it.
Daniels going to throw again. That'll be taken in by Merritt. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Daniels with a give to Merritt. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
On gain of 6. That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking to Samuel on the outlet.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle, Merritt. He'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Got ready.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Traveler. Ready.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Let's go.
That's going to be incomplete. incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Out to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. In the end zone, here's Devontae Turpin.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Big play coming up. This is third down. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. As he gets enough past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That is part of the 3. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
At the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Lou trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The game-time touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
19 right. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Swing this one out to White. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where there's...
This is intercepted. One back, a DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Working across the field, there's McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
Okay, break. 65 catch. 60, 19, 77.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything.
That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over possession here at the 44.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Blue. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
19, Cowboys. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Cut 19. 70 ring. 19, Tiger. 19, Panther 11.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Ready, ready.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Again, here comes Blue. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Commanders' 35-yard line.
65, Warriors 70, Buffalo 18, 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be third down.
Go. Ready.
Here's a designed run. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Schrader back on after converting the field goal, and he kicks this one off. Williams now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Crazy. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing less.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Track. There we go.
On first down, Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
On the go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Daniels now on first down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 23.
And that should don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's fourth down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that first down marker, and get off the field on fourth down.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Start. Panther 11. Like it. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over.